Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Time for one of these teams to join the annals of the all-time greats. Super Bowl 66 has officially begun. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Gets his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw it here on first. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. It is taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
Escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. It is caught left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Working now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throws caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Set, ready. 52, yellow, line. Set, cut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Fits it through the middle. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They are throwing it again. Finds a man right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Sticking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he tackle downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing it again here. Getting out to his left. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. We send a man in motion. He's going to throw it again. Escapes out to the left. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Royals looking left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That's complete to Jackson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. He brings it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-point game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready, ready. Block 40. 6, mega. Ready.
1st down, play action. Buys time, rolling right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
Set, ready, yellow, zoom, 52, boom. Set.
Here's a throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Blast through midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
10, set.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
One quarter done here in Super Bowl 66. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Back now at Super Bowl 66, and I think everybody, right? You all are eager to get back to the action. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
24 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
Hand off to the back. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Jump off caught by his back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right. Along the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Black shot.
Throwing now off the play action. He puts a juicy throw down the middle.